Hello, I'm Alena, and it's time for our tea and our chat. And so I am here with you. So grab a cup of coffee or a tea or a soda or water or lemon, whatever, but come and join me. And today I think you're really going to want to hear this because I think everybody is in this place. It's time. It's time to be able to feel back on our feet, strong and stepping forward with courage and knowing and forward movement. But it's not happening. It's just not. People do not feel sure-footed. They're stepping out, they're tiptoeing. They're not sure. They're going back to work, sort of. They're coming out of their houses, kind of. They're opening their stores, sort of. Everything is very confusing for everyone. So how do you navigate your life when everything out here is not as sure? How do you do that? It is an interesting quandary. When we first started this COVID, I was doing workshops in my home, and I ended up I couldn't do them anymore, of course, because you couldn't have people in your home. And that's when I had to think, okay, how am I going to change what I do? That's what I've always done. I've had meetups and I've had workshops and I've had classes in my home, always. Okay, no more. So we've got to change the whole business. Now, what I did, and every time I do not feel like I don't feel steady on my feet yet, it's a new frontier. Yeah, when that happens, I find some of the best ways for me is to sit down with pen and paper and just write down a starting plan or write down some ideas. Get my head wrapped around. Because then it doesn't matter what's going on out here. It doesn't matter what they're saying out there. It's what am I going to do? What is my strategic plan? What can I achieve within the limitations I see? And what's my best strategic baby steps to get started? Now, I think this is important for right now because we're starting a new world, really. But we're kind of starting, but we're kind of not. It's a very in-between place. And we have been not able to move forward for almost about a year now. It's very important for us to know what we want. It's very important for us to also deal with anything inside of us. Maybe there's a little anger. Maybe there's a little bit of fear. These are things we have to look at within ourselves. That's a little bit of inner work. And if you're interested, I always help people with that. So check out soulmanifesto.com. And if you want a little help, I'm so happy to help you because I want you to shine and live your best. So go to the comment section and just put in, hey, Alena, I would really like to learn more about how you can work with me on dealing with this anger or this fear I feel. But for those who can access that and deal with it, then the next move is, all right, how do I start living my life again? How do I start feeling alive again? How do I build my business again? How do I build my family into a wonderful family unit where we're not driving each other crazy in the house anymore? How do I move forward in this world? and I want to start moving forward. You know, they always say that when I was studying with Bob Proctor way back, he had a saying, and I don't know if I'm going to say it quite right, but it was basically that the world belonged to the people who kept learning, and the people who stopped learning, stopped learning. This is the time to keep learning. This is the time to look at yourself and say, okay, what do I want to create? Because right now, that's exactly what's needed. Because nothing is sure yet. So what do you want to create? And while you're doing that, and if you need questions on that, my gosh, that's why we put down the Inevitable You for you at soulmanifesto.com. The Inevitable You is all about how to go past the fears and into the creativity and start designing your new world. It's there. Elizabeth Gilbert, myself, Chad LaFave, Dave McElwain, oh my gosh, Tara, Candace, all these wonderful people. So join us. That's at soulmanifesto.com too. It's called The Inevitable You. We have everything you need to be the very best that you can be. But you got to make the first step. You've got to decide, is it time for me to get sure-footed? Is it time for me to start walking and coming out my door and start creating my life? Yeah. Remember, everyone, spirit is love. And when we get the power within us to be strong, when we get the power within us to know where we're going, when we get the power within us to ask for help when we need help, then that's spirit nudging us to be the best we can be. I love you all, and I so enjoy our little tea or coffee chats. Namaste, my friends. Thanks for watching. Don't miss out on a single thing. Subscribe below. And here's something else I think you'll enjoy. Namaste.